weather update.
Very dangerous.
And on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
How lucky are we to have not one, but two 18-hole Donald Ross Championship golf courses right here in our backyards. Mill Creek Golf Course was selected by Golf Week as one of America's 30 best municipal courses, continuing to challenge golfers of all levels and featuring golf instruction by PGA professionals, a state-of-the-art practice range, a PGA of America recognized pro shop, kids programs, and a relaxing grill room for a memorable golf experience. For more information or to schedule a tee time, visit millcreekmetroparks.org.
Reliability, innovation, scale. These three values are those we look forward to in our business and in our team. If you're ready for a reliable employer who looks constantly to think outside the box in big ways, we're ready for you. Apply now. Help us push the envelope and deliver success. Envelope 1. Take that one extra step.
Before the lights come on, before the workday begins, before a long day is ended, or it's time to have fun. It all starts with the people at Joe Dickey Electric. From replacing a light fixture in your home to building a substation for your business, no job is too big or too small. The people of Joe Dickey Electric power them all. Joe Dickey Electric, over 60 years of powering the Mahoning Valley.
You're looking to your future, preparing for your goals, and they're closer than you think. Because here, success is part of the plan. It's a place where academic and social opportunities are meant to prepare you for life, not just the next 4 years. You'll be equipped to face new challenges and turn hard work into a career. You're ready for your success to take root. And here's where it starts. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
Hi, this is Zell Bush.
Hi, this is Tom Clint. Hi, this is Steve Versetto.
Hi, this is Ryan Miller.
Hi, this is Rich Sakui from WRS Wealth Advisors.
With our combined 80 years of experience,
WRS Wealth Advisors are the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services.
Or visit WRSwealth.com.
Go Raiders.
Go Dogs.
Go Cats. Go Dogs. Go Tigers.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs,
call Myers Family Insurance.
Check us out online at myersfamilyins.com
or find us on Facebook.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall. Mill Creek Metro Parks is your park for all seasons. Make a memory in the park. Plan your visit today at millcreekmetroparks.org.
Why choose local? Because you live here, work here, learn here, relax here, and celebrate here. 21 WFMJ is our Valley's only locally owned TV station, and our focus is local. Other TV stations don't have that same focus, as their owners are somewhere else. But 21 WFMJ is rooted in the Valley. Local people making decisions that affect your life, right here where you live.
Let's face it, buying a home is one of the toughest things you'll ever do. At Forever Homes, we are licensed realtors that specialize in representing our clients in the purchase and sale of single-family residences and income property in Columbiana County. We truly love this area. We were born in this area, and we pride ourselves on the knowledge of transactions, school districts, neighborhoods, and related services. So the next time you need to buy or sell your home, make it Forever. Forever Homes Realty.
We believe expectations are made to be exceeded. At the new Toyota of Warren, it's about more than just getting a great deal. It's about service you can count on and a friendship you can trust. Year after year, we've done what we do best. We've gone the extra mile so you could too. Because we know it's just not about buying a new car. It's the start of a new adventure. Toyota of Warren, driven by you.
Locally owned and operated, Sheely's relaxed shopping experience means browsing and lounging is always encouraged.
Find Flex Deal and more at Sheely's Furniture and Appliance, because the best things in life happen at home.
Every customer has a story, and at Greenwood Chevrolet, we are committed to making sure it ends with you in the right vehicle. I get to be part of somebody's adventure, whether it's buying a car for the first time, helping them get approved, or finding the perfect car for their budget. I'm proud that people trust me with their finances. They trust me to take care of them, and they trust me with their story. I'm Tracy, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at wrsinsuranceSolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck to all the student athletes in the Valley.
You're here to be part of something bigger, to make things happen. For you, college is about knowledge being shared and learning experiences that aren't limited to the classroom. On campus, you want to matter. It's about engaging every day, building relationships with students, with mentors, with the community in the heart of a reinvented city. We are that something bigger. We are Youngstown State University and proud.
Good evening and welcome to Bob Scene Park Field Number 1, where we have Game 1 of the championship round for the 18U's Nightline going up against the Astro Falcons. Hi everybody, Matt Marr on the call for you. Couldn't be more excited for this one. Comes down to this last series between today, tomorrow, and we'll see if it goes any further. NABF is right around the corner here, so Well, we'll see how long this goes. If these two are having a really good series, who knows? But right now we're focused on this game out there on the mound right now for the Astro Falcons. Well, that's number 14, and Evan Holwinski. He is going up against a starting lineup for Nightline. That looks a little bit something like this. First up is going to be the left fielder number 8, Chance Latsko. He's followed by the center fielder number 13, Andrew McRoberts, and then the catcher number 44, Ty Eberhardt. After him will be the first baseman number 23, Logan Kajevic, and then the right fielder number 9, Andrew Brown. He's followed by the designated hitter number 50, Caden Moffitt, in there for the pitcher number 40, Freddie Bolchak. After Moffitt will be the second baseman number 22, Santino Chiambati, and then the third baseman number 16, Nate Freeland. Rounding things off in this Nightline order will be the shortstop number 34, Ty Capin. This Nightline lineup coming in much more invigorated and ready to go after beating the second best team in the regular season, the Whiting Roll-Offs. And that series 2-1, lost the first game by, I believe, 10 runs, and then had two very close games. First pitch is in there, called for strike number 1, and we'll get underway here at 5:36 p.m. here on this Tuesday night. The 0-1 is swung on, fouled off right over to the Astro Falcon dugout. They're going to be sitting over on the first base side. Nightline will be on the third base throughout the entirety of these two games tonight. And I'm sure we'll see them in the same dugouts tomorrow too, but that could change. It normally comes to first come, first serve. Holwinski's 0-2, a little bit off the mark for ball number 1. Man, he's not going to put him down here. Not on 3 pitches, not so easy. Let's go. Hitting well against Whiting, didn't do too terribly well. Everything with him came defensively. Had a really nice glove. Pitches off the mark here, so he's really looking to try and get something going against this near-perfect Astro Falcons team this year. Only 3 losses if you count the playoffs, 2 in the regular season. Both losses came to the 2 teams that they would have faced off against here. Nightline obviously one of them, so that's a given. Swung through and missed here, and Latsko goes down, and that's one away. The one here being Nightline. The other one was Whiting, so 50-50 shot here. A team that's been able to figure them out so far this season. Although the Avalanche were able to figure them out in the postseason, but they still lost the series 2-1 after splitting it on Game 2. McRoberts will step in. Well, the deeper you get into the lineup, the better it got against Whiting, so we'll see if that's the case here versus the Astro Falcons. First pitch is swung through and missed for number 13. Puts the batter down in the hole. 0-1. A nice warm day here, low 80s. That one's in there for strike number 2, and batter goes into the actual hole now. No balls and 2 strikes. And it feels a little bit cooler here, maybe upper 70s, because you got that wind blowing out there, going right down to dead center. It looks like the 0-2 is off the mark here. Holwinski not going to throw anything here that he can swing after. He saw 2 straight that were perfect. He'll probably be doing the same thing that he did against Latchko here to McRoberts. Maybe changing it up a little bit in location. The 1-2 is off the mark again. So very similar here to this first batter. Count will even up 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pretty light crowd at the moment here, but wait for the day to continue on here and for people to get off work. And I'm sure more parents, grandparents, whoever can make it will show up. That one's low and inside. Doesn't swing after it and watches it go down for ball number 3. Count runs full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. There's another game going on over on field number 2. It's the championship game. I believe the final end-all be-all for 16U. That one swung on, flown out towards center field. It's Slanker out there in center for Astro Falcons. Gets underneath it and makes the grab. And I'll retire the second batter here. I'll bring up Eberhardt to try and keep things going for Nightline. Or rather, maybe just try and get things going. Can't say you keep things going if you don't have anything going to begin with. 2 outs, 1 strikeout, 1 flyout here early on in this ball game. Good start here for Holwinski. At least 2 batters deep. First pitch now coming into Eberhardt. Watches it come in and he watches it get called. Strike number 1. Holwinski's showing right now he's got himself into a bit of a pattern right now. See if he can keep it up in number 3, the 0-1. High and, well, he'll break from it a little bit here and allow the count to even up. 1 ball and 1 strike. Let's see, ready again here, and he'll show what he's got. 1-1's a little bit off the mark for ball number 2. So definitely seeing a little bit of a difference here to Eberhardt. Eberhardt in the last game, well, he had a ground out RBI, walked, strikeout, double play. Not a whole lot against Whiting. The next pitch swung through and missed. Ball sinking low into the dirt. And allow the count to even up. 2 balls and 2 strikes on 44. Stepped out for a second, now steps back in. The 2-2 pitch. Did he go after that one? They'll appeal, and they say yes, he does. So that is strike number 3 and out number 3. 2 strikeouts, 1 flyout, results in 3 outs in the top half of this first inning. Still scoreless as we head to the bottom here on YSN.
Your culinary adventure awaits at Legends Food and Drink. Experience a welcoming ambiance while you explore our appetizing menu featuring over 20 meals under $20 and over 30 lunches for $12 or less. Our private dining room seat between 10 and 20 at no additional cost. And don't forget our spacious 35-seat bar for your favorite sporting event. Book your special occasion in our elegant banquet room that seats up to 150 comfortably. Legends Food and Drink, a taste you'll remember. Market Street and Route 224 in Boardman.
Sheely's is more than a furniture store. We're a hub for all of your appliance needs. We offer the widest selection at everyday low prices, with over $1 million of in-stock inventory from Whirlpool, KitchenAid, LG, GE, and more. Our knowledgeable, no-pressure sales staff can help you find the perfect appliances for your home. We're there for you beyond your purchase to service what we sell and offer free local delivery with 24-month special financing. Sheely's, the best things in life happen at home.
Well, as mentioned, Freddie Bolchak on the mound for Nightline. Let's meet his competition here in the Astro Falcons. First up is going to be the shortstop, number 2, Jay Rona. He's followed by the first baseman, number 3, AJ Havrilla, and then the catcher, number 16, Jack Lote. After him will be the center fielder, number 1, Ben Slanker, and then the third baseman, number 21, Zach Herb. He's followed by the right fielder, number 9, Justin Weaver, and then the left fielder, number 24, Jacob McGuire. He's followed by the second baseman, number 10, A.J. Capizzi. And rounding things up in that 9-hole will be the designated hitter, number 12, Ben Kern. Currently just waiting now on the Nightline catcher here. That's going to be Eberhardt to actually get his gear on and get out there. And then we go ahead and actually get this inning underway here, or at least this bottom half. Kajevik at first base. He's got a light blue glove. Not sure if I noticed that last night. I don't know, it wasn't as high up here, didn't have the best vantage point compared to this, so very, very possible and plausible, however you want to say it here. I completely missed that little detail. Kind of cool, though, showing his personality off. Definitely a lot more noticeable and more fun than just the regular brown or gray or black glove that you might see out there, and you definitely do see with his teammates, primarily that brown, whether it be leather or fake leather. Depends on what kind of glove they bought and how they're making them. More often than not, it's that fake stuff. Now, either way here, as long as it catches baseballs here, doesn't drop them too easily. It doesn't matter what it's made out of. That brings up Jay Rona, though, here. The batter. Try and get things going here. I believe he did pretty well against the Avalanche recently. The pitch. Of course, the entirety of his team did pretty well here, as that one's a little bit off the mark for ball number 1. Obviously just losing by 1 run in the second game and then just letting their frustrations out and run ruling them in this third. The 1-0. In there for strike number 1, a little bit low, but a nice find nonetheless. Here by Freddie Bolchak. One is bowling a lot more fierce than it was at all yesterday. The 1-1. Slow for ball number 2. Well, you saw one home run get hit yesterday on this field. That was for the Avalanche. And it was in their blowout game where they lost 12-1. But still, home runs, they can come here. And if you got that wind, it could definitely help. It's a big reason why I say wind. It's not because I want to make sure that you know that the kids are staying cool out there, although that is a positive. It's more so because that wind could very easily help carry a ball, whether it be over the fence, on the pole like it was hit yesterday, or far enough away that somebody can maybe go around all the bases before a throw comes in. Count runs full here, and here comes the payoff. Curves around, does not find the zone, and that's going to be a walk on the payoff. Rona gets aboard. First base runner of this game for either squad, and that brings up A.J. Havrilla. Again, don't have any real stats right now on how he's done in the postseason, but, you know, again, Astro Falcons, there's a good chance that they've done a very good job here. Pitcher's ready, and now the first offering coming in here from Bolchak. Thinks bunt pulls off. It's slow, and it's a good thing that he did pull away. It's ball number 1. Take a look at that game schedule here and see if we can at least see how they did in the last game most recently here. Give you a better idea of what we might be up against here as we move forward. Next one misses a little inside, ever so slightly there for ball number 2. Uh, 2-0 now. Up a little bit high, ball number 3. Catcher Mew looked over at his coach, but nothing to it there. Now, Lavrilla in 2 at-bats yesterday had 2 runs, 1 hit. Also had a walk, so batted .500 on base of .667. Not bad at all. That one's in there, set for strike number 1. Well, he won't get the 4-pitch walk, though. It's pretty close to just coming out a little bit here, and could have potentially just seen our second base runner come aboard. 3-1. Inside, gets called for strike number 2. And you got to think maybe it's because Lavrilla started walking before the umpire could even make up his mind. Don't want to just assume here. Umpires don't like that at all. A lot of them can get very ornery and irritated when you start doing that. Got to wait for their call. 3-2 is a pickoff attempt. Throw over, won't be in time. That ball was a little bit low over to Kajovic. Of course, the runner was back in with plenty of time. Payoff pitch, runner goes, swung on, hit over towards third, and it gets over the glove of Freeland as it bounced in the grass. Runner to third and to second base here. And that is how you get 2 aboard in scoring position. 2 batters deep. Brings up Jack Lute. Now let's take a look here. Lute in 3 at-bats yesterday and the second game, of course, of the day, so 3rd overall in the series. 2 runs, 2 hits, 3 RBIs, batted .667. Really hard to get much better than that unless he just didn't miss at all, which, well, perfection here is pretty hard to come by with a lot of this pitching, and you won't expect that in any playoff game. That one's low, bounces behind Eberhardt for ball number 1. Nobody moves forward, didn't get too far, and kind of died in the grass a little bit, if it had even reached there. But yeah, it definitely wasn't far enough for anybody to want to try and take the risk and score early here. To wait for the 1-0 pitch, here it is. Just a little bit off the mark here for ball number 2, just outside. Umpire didn't let the catcher there fool him, although Eberhardt did try and move the glove over just to see if maybe he could sway his decision. The 2-0 is swung on, hits that one out towards right field, not very deep at all. Andrew Brown is underneath and makes the grab. The 2 runners tag, come in, and that'll score the first run of this ball game. Astro Falcons take the 1-0 lead here, and they're still only just 1 away in this first inning. So sac fly out to right, and now that brings up Ben Slanker. Slanker 2 runs, 2 hits, and 2 at-bats in the 3rd game yesterday. Walked as well, had 2 RBIs, batted perfectly, slugged even better. Batted 1,000, slugged at 2,000. See if he can get another RBI here. The pitch gets called for strike number 1. Able to just barely find enough of it. Must have been over ever so slightly just to sway our umpire's decision. 3 umpires out there for this game. The 0-1 is off the mark for ball number 1. 1 over at third and 1 over at first. Doesn't look like they're really moving too far. Nobody's going in between bases here. The 1-1. It's low for ball number 2. Ended up in the dirt a little bit too. A little bit of dirt hasn't hurt anybody yet. 2-1. Swung on, hits that one pretty well. Might have found the gap in right field. Right field chases it. Brown. Oh no, he won't get to that one. Goes out to the nightline ad. Slips a little bit here, but the runner will get over to second base. Doesn't want to try and push it too far. He brings in a run, and it's 2-0 in favor of the Astro Falcons. It's an RBI double for Ben Slanker. And we get to see what Zach Herb can do. Herb no at-bats in the 3rd game in that series, 2nd game last night. Theirs started around 8 o'clock. Ours, I think, started about 40 minutes later. Everything got pushed back. The pitch is in there for strike number 1. Puts Herb at the disadvantage just to start. Well, and the umpires show up 30 minutes late because they get stuck in traffic because of construction. Things are going to really get pushed back. And then when that game that got pushed back to begin with goes into extra innings, you better bet you're going to be behind. The fact that we only behind by about maybe 40 minutes is actually pretty impressive. That could have gone full hour. The 1-1 bounces inside, bounces away. Warner takes off from second to third, comes in with a slide. No contest there, and 2-1's the count. So all Herb has to do is just pretty much put this thing in play here. As long as it goes deep enough, even if it lands in one of those outfielders' gloves, they'll make it 3-0. Well, and as I say that here, it looks like Nightline has gotten hip to that fact, and Coach has got to come out and have a quick chat. We'll step aside here and let you know if anything changes, though I think it's a little too early for a pitching change here on YSN.
What can you do on over 5,000 acres? At Mill Creek Metro Parks, you can discover unique habitats and wildlife, create memorable family moments, experience history, heritage, and park programs, explore scenic landscapes, take time to relax and be well, connect with nature and each other. Come see what's new at Mill Creek Metro Parks. Plan your trip now at millcreekmetroparks.org.
Going the extra mile at Greenwood Chevrolet means taking care of our local customers.
Realizing, number one, that we're here for them.
To do anything that would convenience the customer.
And every day I'll go the extra mile so they can trust us.
That's what going the extra mile means, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
So just a quick little chat there, as quick as you're going to get here from Nightline when it comes to talking to their pitchers. Now just need to wait for everybody else to finish just stepping back over, and now it just appears that we're waiting on Herb, and he won't waste any more time. Steps in, and we're ready to go here again. That count is 2 balls and 1 strike, 1 away, and a runner at third base. The pitch is swung on. He pops that one up, and it pops pretty deep, not too far, though, out in left field. It's Latsko underneath it. Looks like he dropped the ball. Runner comes in here, and now we'll see here. Did he actually have contact on that one or not? Scorekeeper's going to let us know in a second. All I know for a fact is it's 3-0 Astro Falcons with a runner at second base. And still just 1 away. Or no, they count that one as an out. Pardon me. Must have had it for long enough before it dropped. Well, 2 away here. I guess that goes more as a sac fly than for Herb, and that'll bring up Weaver. First pitch is low for ball number 1. Focus a little more on the runner there than the umpires, and should know better than that by this point. The count on Weaver moves 2 balls and no strikes. This next one just misses the mark a little bit here, the 2-0. He's in there for strike number 1, doesn't miss by much there, doesn't miss by anything, evidently. Nightline just trying to keep it within reason here, keep it at 3-0. Power and 2-1 pitch comes in, it's swung through and missed, and well, the bid there just to keep it at 3-0 is very much so alive right now. As Weaver just goes on a pitch and ends up going off balance. 2-2. Is low. Called strike number 3, and that'll do it for the first inning. Astro Falcons strike first and lead this game 3-0 heading to the second inning.
Everything you need to find a vehicle you love is right here at Greenwood Chevrolet. I'm Tracy, and I have the tools to make buying a car you love easy. Browse our inventory in person or online and find a vehicle that's right for you. Next, I'll get you approved for financing that works for you. Then, drive home in your new vehicle. I'm Tracy, and I have the perfect plan to help you drive home in the perfect vehicle. Find a vehicle you love only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
There are 4 members of GoldenStringRadio.org that works for your sports network. Super Dave, Kristen, Scotty, and myself. And if you love our work at Golden String, Isle, and Purple Cat, you are going to love the soon-to-be open Gaba Camp out at Farmer Casey's Ranch in Coatesville Township. It has all the nice, beautiful scenery, will feature cabins, and a whole lot of other great outdoor stuff. I'm Radar Pavlov, and my sports network is your sports network.
Planning a project around your home or rental property? Trust the electrical service to the local experts with 62 years of serving the Mahoning Valley. Joe Dickey Electric is your local go-to source for responsive, reliable residential electrical work. From everyday maintenance and repairs to new installations, electrical upgrades, and safety inspections, no job is too big or too small. Call Joe Dickey Electric today, 800-549-3976, or visit DickeyElectric.com. That's DickeyElectric.com.
Logan Kajovic to start things off here for Nightline. Not really sure what just happened there with the camera, but I know the first one was well off and one off to the side. Ball number 1 here on 23. Kajovic, Brown, and Moffitt to start off. The pitch is in there for strike number 1. Able to find one there as it curved right over the edge. Maybe right in the corner. Nice little sweet spot there, the 1-1. Bounces that one in the dirt and bounces way off to the right and goes well behind our camera's view. And he outmoves 2 balls and 1 strike. Coach over there for the Astro Falcons will go and retrieve that ball and will make his way back over. Doesn't halt this game at all. The 2-1 swung on, fouled back, and the count's even. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Kajovic. Andrew Brown, you'll see the top of his body there as he moves on and off your screen. And now the pitch at 2-2, and the wind blowing out there. You can see it on the jersey. Swung through and missed on a ball that was going far off course, but still got him to go after it. How could he tell what was going to happen there? They'll bring up Andrew Brown. Really good job defensively yesterday. A couple of really nice grabs, a couple of diving plays as well. So see here what he can do offensively. I believe his defense was a lot better than his offense was, and a few fielder's choices and an error in the last game. And swung on, hit right to third. Herb's got it to Havrilla. He's in time for out number 2. 1 pitch and 2 outs. Brings up Moffitt now to try and keep things going for Nightline. Now Moffitt here had a RBI double. Had a 2-run RBI single in the first one. The last one versus Whiting yesterday, and a base hit, but no RBI in the first game yesterday. The pitch is swung on, hits that one right past the glove of Capizzi into shallow right center field, and that's going to be a base runner here and a base hit for Nightline. So Santino Chiambatti will step up. Bias for a second there, just holding on here as they just wait for that defense to get back into position, or at least close enough there. Don't want to give Nightline an unfair advantage here. First pitch comes in. First pitch is swung on and fouled back for strike number 1. Let's get Chiambatti down by 1 strike here and 1 pitch in. You got Freeland after him if we were to get to him. As wholeheartedly up here to Holwinski. The 0-1. Swung through and he chops it slowly right over towards third. Herb's got it to Havrilla. Is it in time? Yes, it is. 3 away. 1's left on. Nobody in for Nightline. They're getting closer to scoring. Just haven't gotten to come around yet. We'll see what happens after the bottom half of this second inning when we return.
It's storm season.
I think we're under the gun for some heavy storms over the next couple of hours.
And Storm Tracker 21 is ready.
This is probably the one we're keeping a closer eye on.
On air.
And locally, we're going to have a lot of eyes on our area.
Online.
All right, let's talk high-risk futurecast and the timing of this weather.
On social media and on our app.
More pockets of rain as we go throughout our
Stay ready with Storm Tracker 21.
The severe weather threat now through around sunset this evening.
As Comco celebrated 70 years in 2022, we have much to be thankful for. We are proud of the Comco culture as we serve our customers with Comco Care with our premier customer service, quality parts, and on-time delivery. The partnerships we have with our customers and our community are second to none. We thank you for your continued support. We are proud to be part of this community and will continue to offer great jobs for great people.
House troubles can attack anytime. When trouble strikes, call Mighty Mike. Your hometown hero is on his way. HVAC causing havoc? Has your furnace gone mad? Mighty Mike Heating and Cooling will save the day. Commercial or residential, 24/7. For quality service you can depend on, call your hometown hero. Call Mighty Mike.
Start things off with Jacob McGuire, AJ Capizzi, and Ben Kern. Here for the Astro Falcons, bottom three batters. Try and get some more offense going for their team. Already working for them at the first 2/3. First pitch comes in from Bolchak, and it's in there for strike number 1. A good find. Didn't need to wait too long for the umpire on that one. Just looked like a strike. The 0-1 pitch now as he's ready, winds and delivers. And it's a little bit low this time, and I'm glad I held up on my call there. The count's even, 1 ball and 1 strike. Some big fluffy white clouds out there, nothing dark, nothing should be coming overhead. The 1-1 is, oh, and even bounces away over the shoulder and off to the side for ball number 2. Peasy was the one who went over and grabbed it, as he is the next man on deck, and it went right down the path. I'll zoom out here just to make sure that we're acquainted here and make sure we know what I'm talking about. A little dirt path that leads right over towards the dugouts. It just went right down the one to the right-hand side. The 2-1 is swung on, popped up, goes back. It is out of play, and the count stays put. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now McGuire just fighting at it right now and trying to find that pitch. Find the one that he can get out into the outfield or at least cut through the middle in the infield. 2-2. Swung on, and he cuts that one. Chopping, almost went over the glove of the shortstop. Over to first, and he throws it away. Runner thinks about going around, but coach says, no, just stay put where you are. I believe the ball even went into the dugout, so it was dead one way or another, so he couldn't even move if he wanted to. They're just going to count that one as a base hit here, although it definitely looked like it was going to be a close call, so might as well here and put down the single for McGuire and bring up Capizzi. Again, only reason why that would matter is if you go back and you look at the stats. When you look at it in the grand scheme of things, there's a base runner on. That's all you're going to remember here as they come in. That one is fouled off and going over towards the street and right. And the count moves, no balls and 1 strike on number 10. So Falcons wearing those retro style jerseys there with the orange and gold trim on the bottom and white on the very top. And swung on and fouled off to the left there. Count moves, no balls and 2 strikes. Astro Falcon logo on the bottom left, and I believe it just says Astro on the very top in the white. White pants, looks like a black stripe down the side. Nightline wearing their red tops and gray pants, black hats. That one swung on, popped up, and they will not even chase after it. As they could tell, maybe just by the sound, but definitely by looking, that it was drifting out of play behind them. Or I guess if you're the offense, you're looking in, and that's in front of them. And going even further away. One way or another, it's out of play, and we'll continue on here. No balls and 2 strikes. Bolchak ready and tosses it. Swung on. That one's hit, and it's hit well enough between short and third. Leadoff runner there, and McGuire makes his way to second base, and there's 2 aboard with nobody away. So back-to-back hits granted right now for the Astros, and well, that'll bring up Ben Kern, the designated hitter today at the Astro Falcons. They got Cajun Baskerfield, Luke McCoy, and Grayson Hooks on their bench. Just keep an eye on them. See if they ever decide to maybe put them out there. One of those guys come out running for loot when he comes up and bats and gets on board. If he does get on board next time, that one's low and gets away behind Eberhardt. He'll just look behind him, grab the ball, and just say, all right, we'll just make sure that these guys don't move any further here, and we'll take ball number 1. So now 2 in scoring position for the Astro Falcons, and another really good opportunity presents itself to this team. Kern readies himself. Now the 1-0. Swung on and fouled back out of play, and the count will even up. Oh, didn't see Kern bad in the last game, so by the time I find anything out for whenever his last at-bat was, he'll either be on base or out or whatever, the 1-1. The at-bat will be over. I should have just said it that way. Ball number 2 is slowing inside. Found the dirt just a little bit there, and count moves 2 balls and 1 strike. Bolchak is set, and he will throw in. That one's fouled right behind and over the shoulder of Eberhardt. The count is now even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Looks like Nightline's got somebody already warming up in their bullpen. Short leash here, you know, you want to get off to a good start in this postseason. You don't want to get behind here 1-0 early on. So if Bolchak's not doing it for them, give somebody else a shot. That one's low and inside as it just kind of curved in ever so slightly, but it was enough to fill the count up. 3 balls and 2 strikes. You got Jay Rona on deck here. I'm sure he'd love to have a positive situation for him. That one's in there called strike number 3 as it looked like it came in. I thought it was low and missed the zone completely, but umpire says otherwise. 1 away here for Rona. Still a really good situation for him, although I'm sure he was wishing there was being nobody away, maybe 1 already in for him. Now, can't always get what you want here, and you'll have to just try and settle for trying to bring both of them in. All on his own. The first pitch to him. Umpire says he misses, so it's ball number 1. Rona walked his first time up. Of course, that would be last inning. Now the 1-0. Down about it, held up, gets called, and the count even up. 1 ball and 1 strike now on the Astro Falcon batter. Bolchak ready, not wasting time. The 1-1 is swung on, fouls it right back, and it's a little bit off your screen there with it all zoomed in, and the count moves 1 ball and 2 strikes. Now you see it go off your screen, and you heard what I said, and you know for a fact that it is 1-2, especially now that score bug does say it as well. So the next pitch comes, and it's in the dirt, blocked this time by Eberhardt. Having some trouble keeping that one within his area of reach as a few have already gotten away from him. Doesn't let that happen this time. The count's even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's taking a look over at his coach, that being Eberhardt, as he squats back into position. The 2-2. Swung on, hits that one to second, and it gets past his diving glove. Brings in 1, they'll go ahead and try for 2. Brown throws, and he gets to the cutoff man, and it won't be anywhere near in time if they had tried to throw. So the 2 runners come in to score, and it's 5-0 Astro Falcons. Still 1 away in, now just 1 aboard safely at first base. Just gets past the diving glove of Santino Chiambatti. If he had just dove a half a second earlier. That's just the what if here. Nothing you can do about it now other than shake it off and say, all right, well, we had to score a bunch. We knew what we were getting into against the Astro Falcons to begin with. Avrilo, who doubled his last time, bunts that one down the line. I mistap there, but doesn't turn into anything here other than a foul ball. So it's strike number 1. So wait for the batter to get back over as well as the base runner. Oh, Avrilo took a look over at his dugout there on his way back over. Maybe coach had something to say to him. Give him a better idea. Maybe had a bunt. Or maybe just telling him don't bunt again. I guess we'll just see here. The 0-1 is in there, called strike number 2. Throw over to first. Oh, the first baseman there, and Gajovic was a little bit off. So even if he had been there in time, his tag wouldn't have been around anyway. So runner safe at first base on the attempt to try and get him out. And we sit at 0-2 on the batter. Pitcher ready. Swung on, hit back up the middle. McRoberts moves and now makes the grab. And now retire the second batter here in this game, or pardon me, in this inning.
Number 16, Jack Luke.
And that'll bring up Lute here, who has a sac fly out towards right into Brown's glove. Well, fly ball out there isn't going to be a sacrifice. It'll just be an out, so we'll see here if he can get himself an actual big sit here. more than just an RBI. First pitch comes in. He watches that one sink low and into the dirt ever so slightly for ball number 1. So again, just waiting to see if Luke can get himself his first hit. The 1-0 runner takes off the mark, and it's dropped by Eberhardt. And man, oh man, is Rona going to be safe at second base? No throw, as it just kind of went in and out of the glove there of our catcher. 2-0 at the plate. You know, a good swing here could make it 6-0 here and just add to the headache here for Nightline. The 2-0. Misses a little bit off here. Other than that, good velocity. Not too high, definitely not too low, just a little off the side. 3-0 pitch will come in here, and we'll see if Luke decides to swing. Nope, he'll just watch that one go right by him. Thought maybe for a second he had the shot there of getting a call, but it was over enough this time. Last one barely missed. This one's over more and not much higher, so no doubt on that one. The 3-1. Swung on, hits that one out towards right field. Brown comes in, Sun comes out, but he doesn't let that affect him. Makes the grab on the run, and that'll retire the side. 1's left on, 2 come in. We head to the 3rd inning. 5-0. Astro Falcons lead it here on YSN.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Klim from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team. Your goals, our game plan. Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
Before the lights come on, before the workday begins, before a long day is ended, or it's time to have fun. It all starts with the people at Joe Dickey Electric. From replacing a light fixture in your home to building a substation for your business, no job is too big or too small. The people of Joe Dickey Electric power them all. Joe Dickey Electric, over 60 years of powering the Mahoning Valley.
We believe expectations are made to be exceeded. At the new Toyota of Warren, it's about more than just getting a great deal. It's about service you can count on and a friendship you can trust. Year after year, we've done what we do best. We've gone the extra mile so you could too. Because we know it's just not about buying a new car. It's the start of a new adventure. Toyota of Warren, driven by you.
Welcome to the top half of the 3rd inning here for Nightline. No, it should be Freeland, Capon, and Alatsko to start things off. First pitch will come in here. Thrown on, and that one swung on, hit back up the center. Slinker has to move back a couple feet here. Makes the grab, though, on the run, and that's one away here on the flyout. So Capon will step in here. Number 3-4. He's got some of those stickers on the side of his helmet, like some of his other teammates. Capon didn't do much in this series versus Whiting. He's looking to try and change the luck here. Maybe turn the tie. That one swung on, chopped over. His shortstop has it, but he will have no play to make and decides not to make the risk here. So that's going to be an infield hit. And how about that to change things around for himself here? Shallow base hit here with one away brings up Chance Latsko, who's 0 for 1 in this game with his strikeout swinging. Always a chance to improve, and we'll see if he can do that here. See if they can get more than just a runner aboard to first base here this time, as they did last inning, and it was later. Already with 2 away. The first pitch to Latsko is swung on, and he hits it foul as it bounces over towards the Astro Falcon dugout. Be strike number 1. So no balls and 1 strike. I'll start things off here for the left fielder for Nightline. Throw over to first. Tag goes close, but not close enough. First base umpire just says safe as he's back in with the slide. Job by Capon not to let that get the better of him. The 0-1 is off play. Now it does turn 1-1 here, as I was about to mistakenly say. Now I can say all I want before the next pitch. Try not to abuse it too much. I'm sure it's not the last time we'll have a count such as this, the 1-1. Low and inside, ball number 2. Let's go, lets that one come in at him. Moved a little bit here and make sure it doesn't hit him just in case he had gotten close enough. The 2-1 is swung on, hit right over the third, and immediately it's called a foul ball. Now, disappointing here for Nightline. I'm sure they would have had at least a runner in scoring position. The Latchko hadn't really taken off yet, so definitely could have had a really good shot here of getting him, so long as that throw from Herb de Havrilla had been on the money. Something that we won't see here. That one's thrown and now thrown away. Runner takes off. No, it went off the umpire. It doesn't go far. Ends up going out towards right field as first base umpire just couldn't get out of the way in time. Hard to predict where that ball was going to go. Almost worked very well to Nightline's advantage. Now the officials are part of the game here, and you see that kind of stuff happen a lot more in games like hockey, but happens here too. The 2-2 swung on, hits that one between the hole of first and second. We've got 2 aboard, 1 in scoring position, still just 1 away for Nightline. Still yet to score here, but things are looking up. Big save from Latchko. That'll help you out. McRoberts will step in, flew out to center field. His one and only time up here. Puts him at 0 for 1 on the evening. Andrew Eberhardt now getting his shin guards off. He wasn't sure what the situation may have been at this point. The first pitch comes in low and bounces away here. Catcher thinking about throwing, but no, decides he has nothing to make. And now there's 2 in scoring position with a 1-0 count on the batter. He just couldn't make up his mind there in time. I think that might have just been it. The 1-0. Swung on. I got a piece of it dropped, though, into the dirt, and then picked up by Lute. Count will even up 1 ball and 1 strike on the batter. Now with the count even, the pitch comes in. It's inside, called strike number 2. More people have shown up here as the game has moved forward. Still pretty light at the moment. Again, I expect a much larger crowd for this one. When we get to the 8 o'clock game, more people are available. The 1-2. It's inside by a whole bunch, and it's ball number 2. McRoberts just had to do a little bit of a Michael Jackson dance move to get himself out of the way. Hopefully he doesn't buckle his knee or anything. That has to happen again. Hopefully it just doesn't happen again. The 2-2. Swung on, hits that one out towards left, but it's going to be drifting out of play. Hit pretty hard, hit pretty far, just not pretty in play. So count is even, 2 balls and 2 strikes as the Astro Falcons dugout will get a few more baseballs over to the umpire as he was running low, may have been completely out. It's either he was completely out or he's just been out there whining about it, saying, I need more baseballs. Not saying that he's a crybaby or anything, but sometimes you just think, all right, well, if you have one in your pocket, let's wait and see. The 2-2. Swung through and missed, and that's out number 2. Got McRoberts to go around with the swing, and that brings up Eberhardt, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout swinging as well. So we'll see here what he can do in this second go-around. Catcher's going to get a chance to try and bring those 2 runners in. Walensky's got a chance to keep those 2 runners aboard and just make it all but just a wee bit of a threat and nothing more. Pitcher's ready here. Walensky tosses the first one, and it's in there for strike number 1. 1-1 here to start off now for Eberhardt. Kajevic is on deck here if he does get the opportunity. If not, he'll be starting things off in the next inning. The 0-1 pitch. Swung through and missed as he went for a ball that was sinking deep. Was pretty much out of his wheelhouse there. Count moves, no balls, and 2 strikes. Batter is must still win that hole. Walensky's ready in his 0-2. Swung through and missed. Dropped and tagged, and that'll do it here. So, 2 come on, both in scoring position, cannot come around, and it stays 5-0 Astro Falcons heading to the bottom half of the 3rd.
You're not waiting to see what the world has in store for you. It's more about what you have in store for the world. All you need is the opportunity. All you need are the resources of a large university and the advantages of a personalized academic setting where you can experience new worlds in the arts and sciences, business, and education and make them your own. We are where you shape your future. We are Youngstown State University and proud.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at myersfamilyins.com or find us on Facebook.
Nestled here in the beauty and splendor of Mill Creek Metro Parks are 2 of America's best golf courses, as selected by Golf Week magazine. Ranked number 9 in Ohio by TripAdvisor. Come play like a pro on these award-winning Donald Ross-designed courses. Enjoy a round with your kids and unwind with your favorite food and drinks in the grill room. For championship golf, look no further than your backyard. Mill Creek Golf Course.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
Bottom half of the 3rd inning here, Astro Falcons starting things off with Ben Slink. You got Herb and Weaver after him. That's what the first 3 look like right now. Slanker 1 for 1 with a RBI double so far in this game. First pitch. Watches that one come in, gets called for strike number 1, staying consistent with the strike zone we've established here for this home plate umpire. I have to assume we have the same crew for the next game, though it could change it a little bit. At least 1 or 2 of these guys will probably still be out here again. Maybe one has to leave for one reason. It happens, just have to work around availability. As long as we have 3, we're good to go. The 1-1. Swung on, and he pops that one up. Not very deep here. Center field comes in. McRoberts says he's got it. And he does indeed. 1 away.
Number 21, Zach Herb.
Brings up Herb. Sack fly his last time up to left. Hit it right over the latch go. Runner aboard. This time nobody on, so bit of a different situation, though he can change things around here and at least become a base runner. And help things out for Weaver, who is now on deck. Burr looking to just try and keep them off the board here for an inning. The pitch. Off the mark here for ball number 1. Just has to find a few more of those pitches here that we've already seen, just getting it over the plate. The 1-0. Again, misses again. Pretty much the same pitch here. Definitely at the same spot. If not the same type of pitch, but 2-0's the count, the pitch. Misses low for ball number 3, and now he's in danger of walking him. Just keep it close, I guess. The 2-0 pitch, or pardon me, the 3-0 pitch now comes in. Won't swing after that one. Gets called strike number 1. Umpire's not playing around right now. If he sees enough evidence, he's going to call you on it. The pitch. This time it's off. A little bit high here for ball number 4, and he'll dig his base. 1 out walk brings up Justin Weaver. Struck out looking his 1 and only time up. Umpire from third makes his way over towards second base here. Playing a little bit closer just in case runner decides to take off. You got to have somebody who can at least look in and make the call. First base umpire can stay at first here if needed. The pitch just swung through and missed for strike number 1. So definitely have some more advantages of having the 3 umps out there. Got to be able to appreciate that here for the playoff games. Championship games, I should say. The 0-1's inside. Ball 1, the count will even up. We had 2 in the last round. That counts even now, though. And we come back into the game. The pitch is low for ball number 2. Just misses ever so slightly. 2-1 the count here. Umpire flashed the signal just to let us know. Now the pitch here is Bolchak's ready. This is inside for ball number 3. So another batter here at a 3-1 advantage over Bolchak. Not swinging if he doesn't have to. Well, the pitch comes in. The pitch is swung on and missed. Throw over to first. No tag here, but Kevik able to at least get into his glove. Make sure it doesn't get away. So counts full. Runner at first. 1 away here. Bottom of the 3rd for the Astro Falcons. Bolchak now ready in his payoff. Throw over to first. No tag this time as he was back in with a slide with plenty of time to spare. Pretty much any time is plenty of time to spare so long as you don't get beat out by that throw. Another throw over, and he maybe took a half a step off, so he just had to kind of step back over in order to not get caught here. Sometimes those extra steps there could hurt. 3-2 swung through and missed. Runner takes off over to second and tag, and the shortstop there, 22. I believe that is Capon. Will drop it, so the runner will be safe here, but a swing and a miss here. There's 2 away. So not all is lost as Weaver goes down now with 2 strikeouts in this game. McGuire 1 for 1 though with a base hit. He does not come up with a leadoff situation this time. Chance to get a run in the first pitch. Swung on, hits that one, and he hits it well out in the hole between right and center field, and they'll get themselves on the board again. Runner thinking about second, but that's a good throw and a great job by Brown to cover. And so that's just going to be an RBI single, make it 6 for the Astro Falcons. Brings up AJ Capizzi here, who's 1 for 1 with a single already in this game as well. Another opportunity here to move over McGuire, see if McGuire decides to maybe try and steal here in any case. A little bit of a chat between catcher and pitcher as we are talking on, though, and they'll talk on for a second, although he's already on his way back, that being Eberhardt. Now that Bolchak had to really move. Catcher comes over and talks to him just to have a little more privacy. Nobody standing around other than the pitcher up there on the mound. First pitch comes in. Swung on, fouls it right back into the netting and the backstop. That's going to be strike number 1. Ball makes its way back over down to Bolchak. Looks like it got thrown a little bit too far, and the umpire was able to grab it and hand it back over to him. Just keep the game going. The 0-1. In there for ball number 1. Just a little bit inside and a little off. Maybe a little high, hard to tell, but counts even. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here on Capizzi, and now the 1-1. High for ball number 2. Remember her thinking about throwing over to first base. Was able to hold off on that one. You're looking, that 2-1 pitch comes right now. Swung on, hits that one. Might be some trouble here as it goes towards the hole in center field, but the center fielder comes in, covers up the hole, and makes the grab. 1's left on, 1 more is added to the board. It's 6-0, Astro Falcons leading it, heading to the 4th here on YSN.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, We can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at myersfamilyins.com or find us on Facebook.
Craftsmanship to us is 60 years of pride and dedication.
Passed down from generation to generation.
The hardwood floors that your kids take their first steps on.
The solid wood doors you quietly close at night.
The things we create day in and day out are the products that end up turning your house into a home.
At Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods, uncompromising quality and craftsmanship built our business.
And it will keep us moving forward for generations to come.
Hi, this is Zell Bush.
Hi, this is Tom Clint.
Hi, this is Steve Rossetto.
Hi, this is Ryan Miller.
Hi, this is Rich Sakui from WRS Wealth Advisors.
With our combined 80 years of experience,
WRS Wealth Advisors are the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services.
Or visit WRSwealth.com.
Go Raiders.
Go Dogs.
Go Cats. Go Dogs. Go Tigers.
First pitch comes in, and it's called strike number one on Kajevic. Now, right now, 5 strikeouts. Getting a little ahead of myself here. For Howinski. Not bad at all. That one swung on, hit out towards right field. Won't be a strikeout. Weaver chasing, going. It gets over his head and out towards right and onto the wall. Runner rounds first, comes to second, and he'll slow it on down and start things off with a leadoff double. Nightline again is continuing to improve every inning we come in. We'll see if this will be the inning that they're able to get one back here. Get ourselves into a little bit more of a ball game. So far, it's just been all Astro Falcon. Offensively, although it's gotten close. Andrew Brown steps in, a ground out his last time up, third over to first. First pitch comes to him, and it's swung on and missed. Went high on a ball a little bit lower, and that's where we sit at no balls and a strike. Wenski's pitch. That one goes way inside. He has to duck down to make sure it doesn't hit him. Would have got him on the shoulder if he hadn't. And now it's just 1-1 instead of 2 aboard for Nightline. Not sure if they have to actually make an attempt to get out of the way here. No, that's the rule in the majors. But we're not quite there yet. The 1-1. Way off the mark here. Let's go. That ball way too late. I think he was just thinking faster than his actual brain could process it. So 2-1 to count now on Brown. He's ready, and now the pitch. Swung through and missed. Count will even up. 2 balls. 2 strikes. So not too shabby here by Howinski, just to make sure the batter doesn't get too far ahead of him. Get him to go around on it, and now the 2-2 pitch. Swung on, pops it up. Looks like we're going to have the first baseman Havila get underneath it, makes the call, makes the grab, makes the out, 1 away. Barnett stays put at second base on the pop. So Gaten Moffitt will step up 1 for 1. Base hit already for him in this game. Base hit here could get them on the board. It's up to Walensky to try and keep him from doing that. Walensky has not been perfect at all in this game, but he's gotten lucky and has been able to do just enough to this point to keep him at bay. But they have been nipping at his heels right now. The pitch is swung on down the first base line. I think that's a foul ball. Yes, fair ball, and yes, it is. Runner to first. He'll stay put there. Run around second, comes to third, and then home, and it's 6-1. Nightline gets themselves on the board here with the RBI single. Off at 2 for 2 now in this one. And is responsible for the first run. Well, you knew that one was coming. They've been on the doorstep, and now they've finally been able to have an answer here. Brings up Kiambadi, who grounded out his last time up, third to first. Herb to Havrilla. The pitch is swung on, fouled off, and out of play right behind him. Not necessarily right behind him, but still behind him enough. The count moves no balls into strike on Kiambadi. Freeland on deck and Capon in the hole. The 0-1 pitch. Swung through and missed on a ball going inside and low. And the batter moves in the hole. No balls and 2 strikes. And now Astro just trying to keep it to 5. The 0-2. Swung on. He kind of pops him a little bit here. Havrilla is underneath it. Doesn't really have to move. There's 2 away. Warner maybe made a step or 2 off and immediately moves back, so didn't even have to worry about the tag. Just 2 away here. Got a little bit of a pop job there as well. And now Freeland, who's 0 for 1 with a fly out into center, will try and keep the inning alive here for Nightline. Astro Falcons still leading here, and they've still got cushion. First pitch coming in. It's in there for strike number 1. Looked a little off the mark from here, and one looks a little inconsistent from what he's been calling it, though. Oh, I digress here. The 0-1 pitch. Swung through and missed. Went after a ball, sinking a little low here, and couldn't see that one coming until right after the fact, so he sits at no balls and 2 strikes. With a twirl on the bat here, and he's ready. So is Zawinski. Quick look over at first, too, in the process. Now the 0-2 pitch is swung on and missed. And that'll retire the side. One's left on. One comes in here for the Nightline as they finally have a response. It's 6-1 as we head to the bottom half of the 4th inning.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Klim from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team. Your goals, our game plan. Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
You know, being able to have success on the football field and the basketball court and just every aspect of, you know, my sports career is now documented. You know, one of the greatest things about high school sports is to be able to talk about it for the rest of your life and to look back on the days with my buddies whenever we would have some battles, whether it was with, you know, our rival or just another game. And I could go back and look at it and, you know, not only myself, but my family members, my teammates, and it's something that will last a lifetime. My name is Parker Sherry, and my sports network is your sports network.
Ben Kern, Jay Rona, and AJ Havrilla start things off for the Astro Falcons here in this bottom half of the 4th. First pitch was fouled right back for strike number 1 here on Kern. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout looking here against Bolchak. Bolchak's got himself 3 Ks in this game, 1 an inning. That one's fouled off, and now the batter is in the hole, 0-2. Coach grabbed the ball and just tossed it back over to the umpire. That's what I get for trying to do my own color here. The 0-2 pitch. It's in there. Called strike 3. And there's 1 away as Kern goes down looking for a second time here in this game. Rona's been very good so far batting-wise. A walk in an 2-run RBI single to this point. Although not going to be able to bring in 2 runs. Only chance he has is 1 run, and that'd be himself. I have to get pretty lucky here and get enough on the ball. First pitch comes in First pitch is called. Strike number 1. Another nice find here by Bolchak, who's just looking more and more confident here. Now that his team's been able to get on the board. The 0-1 pitch. He's in there for ball number 1. Just missed a little bit here, and the count will even up. Villa's done pretty well already. 1 for 2 in this game, but the one was pretty helpful for his team. That one's fouled right behind him here. This is on Rona still, and it's a 1-2 count. So Rona a pitch now away from sitting down for his first time here. See, Bolchak can deliver here on, I'm sure, what in his mind is a promise to find out number 2. 1-2 pitch here. Low and misses a little bit off, and it's an even count here. 2 balls and 2 strikes. No, not going to get him to swing after something like that. The 2-2. How about something like that? Got another of it. Just a little piece as it rolls off to the side. Somehow staying on your screen there. It just tells you how much you barely make contact with that. But Rona stays up here for at least another pitch. He's in and ready. Now it's just up to Bolchak to find the pitch that he needs. He has it, and here it comes. Swung on, hits that one out towards left. Charging in and watching it drop right in front of him is Chance Latchko. He'll just throw it in and make sure that the runner stays put at first base. So a 2-2 count here turns into a base hit for Rona, and can't stop his own train here. That brings up Avrila. So a double in the first and a fly out in the second. Didn't bat last inning, so he finally got a little bit of a break. But that's not to say that he won't be dangerous here again. First pitch comes in. It's in there for strike number 1, able to find enough there. So it was going a little low here again. It's definitely been the pitch here between both of these, to be honest. But definitely for Bolchak, though, just comes up and then sinks last second. The 0-1. Swung through and missed. Got him to go after that one and almost got himself off balance as well. So Avrila puts himself in the hole. 0-2 the count here. 6-1 ball game here for the Astro Falcons, looking to see if they can move it forward a little bit more. They've gotten at least 1 run an inning to this point. The pitch swung on, hit in the hole between third and short. Rona stops at second, thinking about third. Latchko comes in and holds up any prayer of him trying to get any further. So 2 back-to-back hits here after the strikeout. Looking brings up Lute. So far he's gone to the outfield both times over to Brown, though one of them did bring in a run. So a sac fly in the first and then just a fly out in the second. That fly out was the third and final out of that second inning as well. Fly out here wouldn't do it here for the inning, but it would make it a little bit more close and a little bit more interesting for Slinker. First pitch misses low. Lenny off the mark here, and it's going to be ball number 1. Reset that count, make sure that's accurate. 1-0 swung on, and he hits it right past the glove of Kajevic. Rona rounds third, comes in, the throw won't beat him. He'll beat out the throw instead. That's going to be an RBI double for Lute and make it 7-1. Astro Falcons 2 in scoring position, still just 1 away. Slinker steps in. An RBI double and a flyout, and coach is going to come out here, and that might do it here for Bolchak. We'll step aside and let you know for sure when we come back.
Sheely's is more than a furniture store. We're a hub for all of your appliance needs. We offer the widest selection at everyday low prices, with over $1 million of in-stock inventory from Whirlpool, KitchenAid, LG, GE, and more. Our knowledgeable, no-pressure sales staff can help you find the perfect appliances for your home. We're there for you beyond your purchase, to service what we sell and offer free local delivery with 24-month special financing. Sheely's, the best things in life happen at home.
Why choose local? Because you live here, work here, learn here, relax here, and celebrate here. 21 WFMJ is our Valley's only locally owned TV station, and our focus is local. Other TV stations don't have that same focus, as their owners are somewhere else. But 21 WFMJ is rooted in the Valley. Local people making decisions that affect your life, right here where you live.
The environment in the hospital can be very intense for a patient. Being able to put a smile on their face brightens up my day. I go to Youngstown State University and my passion is nursing. What I love about studying nursing is that it takes you out of the classroom and into the lab. It's really hands-on. The professors here push you to be your absolute best, so if you want it, you gotta work hard for it. I am so excited about my future. I'm Shantiana and I am why I'm proud.
There are 4 members of GoldenStringRadio.org that works for your sports network. Super Dave, Kristen, Scotty, and myself. And if you love our work at Golden String, Isle, and Purple Cat, you are gonna love the soon-to-be open Gaba Camp out at Farmer Casey's Ranch in Coatesville Township. It has all the nice, beautiful scenery, will feature cabins, and a whole lot of other great outdoor stuff. I'm Radar Pavlov, and my sports network is your sports network.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team. Your goals, our game plan. Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
Braylon Schuler, the new pitcher out there for Nightline, to try and get the next 2 outs and keep those 2 runners aboard at bay. Keep in mind those 2 runners, Vrilla and Lute, will go against Bolchak here, as that one is off the mark by a bunch. Caught me off guard a little bit. 1-0 the count here. Start off there. Now Whiting and Avalanche, the 16U. Middle of the third, it says 5-2 in favor of the Avalanche in the championship game. The 1-0. This is low for ball number 2. 2 balls and no strikes right now on Slinker. The pitch now coming in from Schuler. Bounces low and away, gets between the legs of Eberhard. Another run comes in to score on the wild pitch. And you can make it an 8-1 ball game. 3-0 here at the plate as well. More runs coming in here for the Astro. Even with this relief pitcher, a little bit of a shaky start. At least the 3-0. Ball off the mark here. It was sailing away. We've got runners at the corner with the walk. And now Herb will come in here. For a second, I thought I heard time called there by Nightline, but no, they're going to let him keep going here. Herb had a sac fly and a walk so far in this game. Now we'll see what he can do here against the new pitcher. So far, so good for Slinker. And for Astro. First pitch comes in. Puts it low, gets called strike 1. Throw over to second, throw back over to third. Tag! Not in time. He gets back with a bit of a slide here. Both defender and runner were kind of piled on top of each other there. So we've got 2 in scoring position. And an 0-1 count here at the plate. Not a bad throw down by Eberhard to get it over to Capon. Capon knew that he didn't have a chance to get in second, but he saw the runner at third and just gave it his best try there and got awfully close. Look back in here to the plate, the 0-1. This is a little bit off the mark here, and the count will even up 1 ball and 1 strike. Back in with a little bit of a tap on the plate. And the pitch. It's upstairs, a little inside here for ball number 2. 2 balls and a strike on Herb. Got Weaver after him, who's over 2 with 2 strikeouts. Still on deck. No changes being made here for Astro. The 2-1. Swung on, hits that one third base. Gets right past the glove of Freeland. That'll bring in 1 more run and get runners right back to the corners here. Still working with 1 away. It's a 9-1 ball game for the Astro Falcons.
Number 9.
Weaver again, 2 strikeouts right now. Would not imagine that they're going to pull out the pitcher here. You got to feel pretty confident against him. Bolchak's been able to get past him. We'll see here if Schuler can as well. Got McGuire on deck, who has been very dangerous. Maybe Nightline open for a double play. Just got to get the right pitch in there to get the ball. Throw over to first. Tag. Not going to be in time. Goes back in safely. Umpires don't even make a call here. So with that, we move on and look forward to that first pitch. Coming to the plate. Schuler ready, and now another throw over to first. Runner comes in from third. He gets tagged, and he gets out. Got beat by a mile here. Just thinking if he can maybe take full advantage here, sneak one in. And instead, he's going to walk back with his head hung low. 2 away here. Bottom of the 4th. Still yet to have a pitch come into Weaver. Still zeros up there on his count. Well, we finally get one. He still can focus on first if he wants to. No, one's thrown and swung on, chopped foul. Third base side. That's strike number 1. But Weaver at 0-1. He'll step back in here. One blowing out towards right field, pretty fierce right now. Again, it's looking pretty cool out there. Might be a little bit of a warmer breeze, though. The 0-1. It's in there for strike 2, and the batter's in the hole. No balls and 2 strikes. As Nightline here is getting themselves a little bit closer to sending us to the 5th. The 0-2. Swung on, hits that one out towards left, but not hard enough here as it goes right into Latchko's glove. And that'll retire the side here. 1's left on, but 3 more come in. It's 9-1. Astro Falcons leading here on YSN.
Sheely's is more than a furniture store. We're a hub for all of your appliance needs. We offer the widest selection at everyday low prices, with over $1 million of in-stock inventory from Whirlpool, KitchenAid, LG, GE, and more. Our knowledgeable, no-pressure sales staff can help you find the perfect appliances for your home. We're there for you beyond your purchase to service what we sell and offer free local delivery with 24-month special financing. Sheely's, the best things in life happen at home.
Everything you need to find a vehicle you love is right here at Greenwood Chevrolet. I'm Tracy, and I have the tools to make buying a car you love easy. Browse our inventory in person or online and find a vehicle that's right for you. Next, I'll get you approved for financing that works for you. Then, drive home in your new vehicle. I'm Tracy, and I have the perfect plan to help you drive home in the perfect vehicle. Find a vehicle you love only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Craftsmanship to us is 60 years of pride and dedication.
Passed down from generation to generation.
The hardwood floors that your kids take their first steps on.
The solid wood doors you quietly close at night.
The things we create day in and day out are the products that end up turning your house into a home.
At Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods, uncompromising quality and craftsmanship built our business.
And it will keep us moving forward for generations to come.
So top of the 5th inning, the first pitch coming in from Holowiski to Capon is in there for strike number 1. Puts him down here in this count just to start things off earlier. Capon 1 for 1 with a base hit already in this game. The pitch is swung on and missed, and he's down in the hole. No balls and 2 strikes. Top of the 5th inning right now. Nightline needs more than a run here. The 0-2. Swung through and missed, and Holowiski gets Capon to go through and miss. That'll be his first time going down here in this game. Brings up Latchko. Strikeout swing and a base hit right now. That's been his day, so a little of this, a little of that, a little 50-50 action right now. Looking to see what he can do here. Maybe bring up more consistency that he had in that 3rd inning. The first pitch comes in. Bunts puts it down, and that one should stay fair. Catcher has it. Throw over. No, he has no chance to make it. That is a beautifully, just perfectly placed bunt by Latchko. Can't ask for anything better than that. Just keeping it right on the line, right down. Doesn't move at all other than just straight. Don't know if you're going to see another one look just like that again here at this level. Bunt single for Latchko. And that brings up McRoberts. Fly out and a strikeout so far in this game. Six Ks right now for Milwaukee, and that one is swung on, fouled right back, and we said no balls and a strike. Pardon me, 6, now 7 Ks, pardon me. I was way behind. I knew that 5 wasn't correct. The 0-1. Swung on, hit right to first, and he gets past the glove of Havrilla. Ball goes out to right. Latchko hustles his way over to third. The throw will not beat him. Runners at the corner. Still working with one away. Nine line still not going down. They're still fighting their butts off here. Back-to-back hits brings up Eberhardt. Eberhardt 0 for 2 with 2 strikeout swingings. Lewinsky looking to maybe see if he can get it back to the basics here and just get him to go around swinging yet again. Been perfect twice. Why not try thrice? Batter's in the box. Umpire says play ball. And Lewinsky will oblige. The first pitch comes in. Swung on, and he fouls it right into the netting over the dugout. Above 9 line, and it's strike number 1. Sun continuing to start to set here, and shadows starting to take over the infield. Just a little bit. The 0-1. Lewinsky ready, gives the nod, now tosses in, and he tosses high for ball number 1. The count will even up. 1 ball and a strike. For about an hour and 20 minutes, give or take. And no time limit on these ones. Playoff games just have to have a winner, so it can't end in a tie. The 1-1 swung on, and that's missed for strike number 2. Puts the batter down here, but most certainly not out. But Eberhardt has not had a whole lot of luck so far against Lewinsky. So the odds are not in his favor. The 1-2 pitch. Now we'll step off here, and I believe time was just called here, and it will be the batter's time there in Eberhardt. Stepped out, now steps back in, and we will continue on here now. 1-2 the count, and now the pitch. Runner takes off from first, swung on over to third. He's got it. Only play to make is over at first, but they keep the runners off. 2 in scoring position, 2 away on the ground out. Good job by Herb not to let go too soon. Let's make sure that the leadoff runner over at third just had to stay put. Kajevic here, strikeout swinging in a double this game. It's another 50-50 batter right now, batting .500 on the day. Now the pitch. Swung on, hits that one in the hole. That'll bring in another run or 2. Probably just 1, it looks like, actually. Thought for a second they were going to get 2, but instead it's now a 9-2 game here. Runners at the corner. And another RBI for Nightline. This will be the first one for Kajovic. Brings up Andrew Brown 0 for 2 with a ground out and a pop out so far here in this game. But the pass doesn't matter. What can he do for his team this time? First pitch. It misses inside for ball number 1. Got Moffitt after him, and Moffitt's been mighty scary so far when it comes to holding a bat. The 1-0. Misses way off the mark on the other side towards the other box. Low as well. Perfect storm there for a ball, and it's goes down that way. 2-0 the count. The pitch comes in. Gets a piece of it ever so slightly, and it's strike number 1. 2 balls into strike now on Brown. Now the pitch. High for ball number 3. Lewinsky in danger of filling the bases up. And again, for a very, very good batter here for Nightline in this game and against him. The 3-1 pitch. Swung on, fouls it, goes behind, and the count runs full. 3 balls and 2 strikes as that one goes off and knocks the wind a little bit out of the umpire. Might have hit him in a spot that isn't very pleasant. Just needs to take a second here as now coach from Astro will come over and see if he's all right, and umpire will just walk it off. Just want to make sure he's okay. Go ahead and step aside for a little bit here as that talk might take a as long as it looked like, and we're already back here. So, counts full, 3-2, and runners at the corner. Umpire's okay, and now the game is ready to be played again. Payoff pitch. Swung on, back up the middle, gets through the hole. That brings in another run for Nightline. It's a 6-run ball game. Runners at first and second base as well. So now, 2 aboard. Here from Moffitt, he's already got himself an RBI single in this one. And there is no hesitation here from Astro Falcons coach. Now coming out here and having a word with their pitcher. Just let him go. The pitch. Inside, and he hit him. And he goes down, and he's not feeling too terribly great. So he's able to stand back up, so that's a good sign here. But that one comes in and hits him hard. So Kimbadi will step up here, ground out and a pop out so far, 0 for 2 in this game. And now the Astro Falcons with the bases loaded will come out and have a word with their pitcher. We'll step aside and let you know what happens.
21 News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens.
Live here outside the Mahoney County.
On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update.
Very dangerous.
and on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
Going the extra mile at Greenwood Chevrolet means taking care of our local customers.
Realizing, number one, that we're here for them.
To do anything that would convenience the customer.
And every day I'll go the extra mile so they can trust us.
That's what going the extra mile means, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Just a quick little conversation, no change needed here. According to the coach, the pitch is swung on, popped up, foul out of play for strike number 1 on Kimbadi. One hit here could really get them right back in this game. Cut it back from even lower than 6. 5, 4, maybe 3. I mean, 4 more runs in here. Bring it back within 2. Make it a 9-7. That one's low off the mark for ball 1. Well, that's only if the baseball gods shine some light upon Kimbadi right now. The 1-1. Inside, and did that hit him? And yes, it does. No, don't want to say that it shined light on him. That's another hit by pitch, and now it's 9-4. Lewinsky's starting to lose it a little bit here. Came off looking like a dominant machine, and now he's looking anything but. Looking a little choppy out there and a little scary for his team, as well as for the batters. This brings up Freeland, which means we're going to have seen the entirety of the order once through in this inning. So far, only 3 runs in, but a chance to make it even more. Freeland 0 for 2 with a flyout and a strikeout swinging. Olwinski maybe trying to see if we can recapture that strikeout. The first pitch comes in and misses high. Ball number 1. Not a bad pitch, though. Umpire just didn't want to give it to him. The 1-0 pitch now comes in. And misses low and off the mark for ball number 2. It's one that looked like it got 50-50 either way. And it goes the way of the ball, the 2-0 pitch. Swung on, pops that one, foul out towards left field. They'll chase, but they'll have no prayer getting in. It's a 2-1 count. Again, Capon is on deck, but there's 2 away. They just need to get Freeland out. Capon will get to start things off again, and so far, good things have happened with Capon. Starts things off in your order. The 2-1. So inside, called strike number 2, and now Linsky's starting to look a little bit more like himself. The count's even. He's a pitch away from getting himself out of real trouble here. It's a 5-run difference at the moment. The 2-2 pitch. Just off the mark. Ball number 3. Count runs full, and it all comes off. Pardon me, comes down to this payoff pitch here. The Astro Falcons really want to keep this lead where it is. They have no choice to keep it where it is. Can't get it any lower. Everybody starts moving. Payoff is swung through and missed. Got him to go around. They leave him loaded. 3 runs come in, and it's 9-4 here. Astro Falcons still on top here on YSN.
Before the lights come on, before the workday begins, before a long day is ended, or it's time to have fun, it all starts with the people at Joe Dickey Electric. From replacing a light fixture in your home to building a substation for your business, no job is too big or too small. The people of Joe Dickey Electric power them all. Joe Dickey Electric, over 60 years of powering the Mahoning Valley.
Craftsmanship to us is 60 years of pride and dedication.
Passed down from generation to generation.
The hardwood floors that your kids take their first steps on.
The solid wood doors you quietly close at night.
The things we create day in and day out are the products that end up turning your house into a home.
At Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods, uncompromising quality and craftsmanship built our business.
And it will keep us moving forward for generations to come.
My guy keeps it 100% of the time. He wants all 100, won't settle for 99. And it's more than stats because there's people in those numbers. And I was one of the lost sheep. I'm so glad he cares for all 100. I'm 100% safe, 100% free, 100% love. I can be 100% me. He gave all 100 when they put him up on that tree. That's 100% passion for 100% free. So if I play in front of 100, or if I play in front of 2, there's an audience of 1 getting 100% of what I can do.
Bottom half of the 5th inning, McGuire, Capizzi, and Kern to start things off. McGuire 2 for 2 right now with 2 base hits, 1 with an RBI. First pitch comes in, and it's swung on, hit well out towards left. Let's go chasing, but didn't have to go too far. Makes the grab just off your screen there, and 1 away. Capizzi a base hit and a flyout so far, so batting 500, going 1 for 2. Easiest math you can do right there. After this, well, might make things a little more difficult for my brain at least to try and process. So I won't. First pitch comes in. High for ball number 1, a little bit high and a little bit inside as well. The high part's away what got him. The 1-0 coming in now from Schuler. Swung on, pops him up. Pops him back. Counts even. 1-1 the count. Crowd is still growing a little bit more here as the game continues on, but not by a whole bunch. Yeah, I'm assuming most people are just waiting for the 8 o'clock game at this point. The 1-1. Slow, a little off for ball number 2. 2 balls and a strike on A.J. Capizzi. Next one swung on, hit out towards right. That one's going to find a hole. Going over towards that Nightline ad. Runner runs first, comes to second. The hustle is going to beat out any potential throw that could have come. It doesn't, though, and that's a 1-out base hit here. Pardon me, double for Capizzi. Oh, definitely got a base there. You got 2 bases. Currently he's over 2 with 2 strikeout swings. Will step in and see if he can change his luck here against a different pitcher. Lakers had a wild pitch that's brought in a run and an RBI single, although the run I don't believe won against him. Wild pitch and the single that brought in the run that came in off that single, I should be more specific here, more accurate to what I'm trying to say, went against Bolchak. Those are the only 2 on that were still on because of him. Everybody else was due to Schuler at that point. The 1-0. Things about going, doesn't, gets caught anyway. Strike number 1, counts even. AJ Havrilla on deck. Well, pardon me, in the hole, you got Rona on deck. Getting a little ahead of myself here. The pitch. Swung on, hit in the hole between short and third. That lets the leadoff runner come to third, and coach says, hold your horses. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. We got runners at the corner. Still just 1 away. Well, now it's Havrilla on deck as Rona will step up here. 2 for 2 with a walk. He has a 2-run single and a base hit. First hit of the 4th inning. First base runner on the 4th inning as well. Top of the order's done some damage here. It's gotten the work in. Schuler ready. And the pitch is low, called. Strike number 1. Puts him at 0-1 the count. Back up and a little bit of a twirl in his bat. The 0-1's a throw over to first. Tag, not going to be in time. Umpire brings his arms up to stay safe. Ball's back in the possession there of Schuler, and we move on here. The 0-1. Think about going, doesn't, and still gets called. Strike number 2. A little bit high here. Thought that one was going to be above the zone, but umpire says otherwise. Batter's in the hole, and now the 0-2 pitch coming to Rona. One's low and off the mark here. He's not going to start swinging yet. 1-2 the count. And now Schuler ready again. Pitch comes, swung on, hit out towards left. That one's going to drop down. Diving, is it a fair ball? No, I believe foul ball. Count stays 1-2 here. It was pretty close. Might have been on the line, but umpire saw enough evidence to say foul. And honestly, would have been surprised if it had been fair anyway. So 1-2 stays the count here on the batter here in Rona. Got a chance to try and get another base hit. He probably feels he just had one robbed from him. Fuller hands him his bat back, and he'll step off to the side, and we'll continue on here with the count in this at bat. Bottom of the 4th inning, over on 2 right now. It's 6-3 in favor of the Avalanche. Throw over to first, not in time. Looks like they might have just ended the inning too. Stream's a little behind, but that's what happens. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on, hit that one, foul over towards the third base side again, just ripped it, and that's the spot he's got to be. Maybe Lazago needs to move over just a little tad bit more to his right or left. Might not hurt too much. Pitcher ready. And his pitch. Low in the dirt, stopped by Eberhardt. The count is even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 9-4 is the difference here in this game. Schuler ready. And now the 2-2. Well off the mark here. Eberhard even had to extend his glove out by a bunch. And the count runs full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. As Rona has stayed patient enough. Now his payoff. Big off attempt. Runner now caught in no man's land. Throw over to second. Runner back over to first. Now runner comes home. Caught him a little slacking throw. Not going to be in time. And they'll make it 10-4. I was wondering if he was going to take advantage here. Didn't want to say anything just in case. So he steals home on that one. Still with Rona here. Still with a full count. Now just a runner at first base. So if he gets contact here and gets a hit, odds are it's not going to be an RBI unless he goes for extra bases himself. Now that payoff pitch. Off the mark. Well, he won't go for extra bases. He'll just take 1 here as he walks in, and there's 2 on board again here. Avrila doubling a base hit right now as well as a fly out towards center. Really not doing too shabby here at all. Nobody warming up right now for Nightline. At least in their dugout. Although changes can still be made. First pitch comes to Havrilla. Thinks about going, doesn't, holds up and gets called for strike number 1. Didn't look too terribly comfortable with where that pitch was going anyway, so I'm sure he's all right with taking the strike. Now the 0-1. Inside this time, almost got a piece of his jersey there. Umpire can't call that anything other than ball number 1, and he won't call it anything other than ball number 1. Count is even now, and we get another pitch. Gets a piece of it, called strike number 2. Puts the batter down, but most certainly not out in this count. As we just saw from Rona, just have to battle it out here. Everhard and our second baseman and Kiambadi will both step up here, and might be more of a conversation between the catcher and the second baseman. No, Everhard just shoos him away here, and he'll just have a quick little conversation with his pitcher. Umpire was getting ready to go out there and break it up, but conversation was very quick. Just trying to keep the game moving along here. So our pitcher's ready and runners are in position. Batteries as well. And our 1-2. Swung on, hits that one. In the hole between third and short. Leadoff runner comes to third and is held up here. Bases loaded for the Astro Falcons. Lute will step in, had an RBI single his last time up. He also had a sac fly here. Coach was stepping out here, but I think he's just coming to grab the baseball. So that's for Astro Falcon. He didn't want to come out and maybe make any switches, and there's nobody out for Nightline, at least out further than where they've already been standing. The first pitch will now come into Lute. Swung on, hits that one. Base hit into right field, very shallow. Brings in 1. They're going to try for 2. Leadoff runner now coming to third, and that's the person that they're focused on. It won't beat him either. 12-4. Throw gets away here, and the runner will make his way now over to second base in the meantime. Still working with just 1 away. So a 2-run single here, and brings up Ben Slanker. And they're going to say Slanker can take his base, and it's another intentional walk. So now Herb will step in. RBI single his last time up. Can't walk him unless they really want to take a real risk here. Herb's got a sac fly, a walk, and an RBI single. First pitch coming to him. High for ball number 1. Astro Falcons have themselves in a very, very good situation. Time is called. Umpire just wanted to get a little bit of a batting weight out of the way there. Some cylinders that they like to put onto their bats just to maybe simulate the ball. A little too far out for his liking. The 1-0 is in the dirt for ball number 2. Herb will take that one here and he'll step back in. Next game scheduled for 8 o'clock right now here. That's game 2 of this championship series. First 2 being played today, next 2 tomorrow. Same time, same place. The 2-0 is in the dirt. Gets a little away here from Eberhardt, but not enough for anybody to want to run as he stayed right on top of it. It's just a 3-0 count here to the batter, and you bring up Weaver after him. Schuler now looks ready and it's 3-0. Inside, and he walks him. Make it 13-4. RBI walk brings up Weaver, and now they'll have gone through the entirety of the order, and it looks like Nightline has had enough. We'll see who replaces Schuler when we come back.
Fall is in the air. The kids are back to school, crowds are cheering for the home team, and Myers Family Insurance is prepped for another crazy Medicare season. Every year there's changes, some big, some small, so it's important to have a conversation to make sure your plan is going to meet your expectations for the coming year. Give our team a call today to schedule your annual review.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance or visit us on the web. Check us out online at myersfamilyins.com.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at wrsinsurancesolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck to all the student athletes in the Valley.
False alert there as they will continue to keep Schuler out there on the mound here against Weaver. Weaver is 0 for 3 in this game. 2 strikeouts and a flyout to left. First pitch comes in. It's in there for strike number 1. Umpire pretty confident on his call on that one. Now the 0-1 pitch. Same spot, same result. Batters in the hole, no balls and 2 strikes. You have McGuire on deck. The 0-2 from Schuler. Misses by a whole bunch on that one. Miguel moves 1 and 2. Not going to get him right there. Going to have to try again and find something a little bit better. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on, hits that one back up the middle. Schuler has it. Throw over to the plate for 1 to first. Is it in time? Yes, it is for the double play. We will play on to a 6th inning here as the Astros come up short by a run to try and end it in 5. We'll see what happens when we come back here on YSN.
Craftsmanship to us is 60 years of pride and dedication.
Passed down from generation to generation.
The hardwood floors that your kids take their first steps on.
The solid wood doors you quietly close at night.
The things we create day in and day out are the products that end up turning your house into a home.
At Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods, uncompromising quality and craftsmanship built our business.
And it will keep us moving forward for generations to come.
It's storm season.
I think we're under the gun for some heavy storms over the next couple of hours.
And Storm Tracker 21 is ready.
This is probably the one we're keeping a closer eye on.
On air.
And locally, we're going to have a lot of eyes on our area.
Online.
All right, let's talk high-risk futurecast and the timing of this weather.
On social media and on our app.
More pockets of rain as we go throughout our
Stay ready with Storm Tracker 21.
The severe weather threat now through around sunset this evening.
Going the extra mile at Greenwood Chevrolet means taking care of our local customers.
And it's just a great feeling to put them in a vehicle and get them all excited about a new vehicle.
At the end of the day, our goal is to be someone our customers can count on.
And every day I'll go the extra mile for the community so they can trust us.
To do anything that would convenience the customer or make them feel more at home.
Realizing, number one, that we're here for them and that we're not going to go away.
That's what going the extra mile means, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
HVAC causing havoc? Has your furnace gone mad? Commercial or residential, 24/7. Call your hometown hero. Call Mighty Mike.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
AJ Capizzi, the new pitcher out there for the Astro Falcons. The first pitch comes in, and it swung on and popped right up. Catcher looks, it's Lute. He's underneath it. He's able to make the grab. One away here. Right as Capin comes up. Oh, I must have misread that one, so it actually still is Holwinski there. Well, number was a little wrinkled there, and it looked like a 0 to me. But get corrected here, and it is in fact still 14, so scratch that. Sometimes I just see what I want to see, I guess. That one swung on and fouled off out of play, and it's strike number 1. It's Chance Latsko here, 2 for 3 right now with 2 base hits. The 0-1 pitch. Inside and bounces away for ball number 1. The count is even, 1 ball and 1 strike. A whole lot like number 10 though. On his back though, just was all kind of scrambled up. Guess I just didn't see the very bottom there, and the slant on the floor. Must look more like a curve. The 1-1 swung on back up the middle and base hit for Nightline. Well, you know, Latsko, he's been able to get hits here off of these guys today and continues to work for himself here. Base hit and brings up Nick Roberts. 1 for 3 right now. Big hit his last time up. Other than that, a fly out and a strikeout against this pitcher. Now, so far, Holwinski has gotten himself a strikeout in every inning, but he's only got 2 more attempts here. The pitch. Swung on, hits that one right to first. He drops it. He has 1 play to make, and only 1 play to make. Double play is avoided here because of a little bit of a drop there. 2 away, though, on the ground out. Brings up Eberhard here. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Still is number 44. Opted not to take somebody off their bench here. So now pitcher here. Holwinski looks in, and he looks pretty prepared here. First pitch coming in. Swung on, fouled right off behind him, and the count moves, no balls and a strike. Got Kajovic after him, still on deck. Was the one who went and retrieved that ball. Batter steps in again, and now the 0-1 pitch. Giretti, and he'll deal. High for ball number 1. Wow, the count to even up here. Can't get the batter down the hole. And it won't be in a hole here. Voids it completely. The 1-1 pitch. It's inside, misses ball number 2. Nice now, the umpire's still calling a fair game here. Fair and balanced one. Not ready to rush off and get himself into the outfield and switch spots with one of his 2 companions. The 2-1. Runner takes off. Ball's inside. Throw over to third. Tag. Not going to be in time, and it's a 3-1 count. Runner at third base for Nightline. So Eberhard here, a chance to get runners at the corner if he can at least just walk. And that would bring up Keovic, who is 2 for 3 in this game. 3-1 is swung on, flown out towards left. McGuire gets under it, and they get out of this one here. So one's left on, nobody in. Bottom of the 6th. We'll see what Astro can do when we return here on YSN.
We believe expectations are made to be exceeded. At the new Toyota of Warren, it's about more than just getting a great deal. It's about service you can count on and a friendship you can trust. Year after year, we've done what we do best. We've gone the extra mile so you could too. Because we know it's just not about buying a new car. It's the start of a new adventure. Toyota of Warren, driven by you.
Your culinary adventure awaits at Legends Food and Drink. Experience a welcoming ambiance while you explore our appetizing menu featuring over 20 meals under $20 and over 30 lunches for $12 or less. Our private dining room seat between 10 and 20 at no additional cost. And don't forget our spacious 35-seat bar for your favorite sporting event. Book your special occasion in our elegant banquet room that seats up to 150 comfortably. Legends Food and Drink, a taste you'll remember. Market Street and Route 224 in Boardman.
You're not waiting to see what the world has in store for you. It's more about what you have in store for the world. All you need is the opportunity. All you need are the resources of a large university and the advantages of a personalized academic setting where you can experience new worlds in the arts and sciences, business, and education and make them your own. We are where you shape your future. We are Youngstown State University and proud.
21 News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens.
Live here outside the Mahoney County.
On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update. Very dangerous.
and on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
House troubles can attack anytime. When trouble strikes, call Mighty Mike. Your hometown hero is on his way. HVAC causing havoc? Has your furnace gone mad? Mighty Mike Heating and Cooling will save the day. Commercial or residential, 24/7. For quality service you can depend on, call your hometown hero. Call Mighty Mike.
Bottom of the 6th inning here. McGuire to start things off as he did last inning. He flew out to left his last time up, pardon me. Well, second time up when he was leading off. He's led off in this game twice. First time was a lot better, a base hit. He is 2 for 3 right now. He's got an RBI already as well. The first pitch comes in from Schuler. Finds the zone. It's strike number 1. Still Falcons just looking to see if they can sit it down here in this inning. The 0-1. In there for strike number 2. Somehow, some way, he found it. Count moves, no balls and 2 strikes. Avalanche leading 7-3 as they go into the 6th inning. The 0-2. Swung on, fouled back in that 16U Avalanche. No other 18U games or 16U games for that matter going on besides these two right now. 14U has been done for a while. Now the 0-2. Swung through and missed, got him to go around, and McGuire goes down with a swing. Start things off. That brings up Capizzi, who doubled his last time up, 2 for 3 in his game. Oh, we get a chance to see what he can do here. Back-to-back innings. Everybody's going to get to go back-to-back here as everybody had in that bat last time. So as deep as they go, that's how they'll go. The pitch is swung on, hit up to center. Center fielder chasing. Might have gotten past him. No, it hung up too high, and there's 2 away just like that. Fly out to McRoberts, and that brings up Curran to try and keep things going here in the 6th. If not, we just have the top half of the 7th to go. Unless, of course, Nightline does something spectacular. They just need to hold on here. That's all they need to do. Astros do not need another run. But another one would be welcomed, I'm sure. Pitch comes in, gets a piece of it to foul it off, and it's an 0-1 count right off the bat here to Kern. The base hit last inning, but 2 strikeout lookings before that. He is 500 against this pitcher at the moment. The 0-1 is low for strike number 2. Batters in the hole, no balls and 2 strikes. Now look at that here. Shore might be able to get out of this quickly. Be the quickest he's gotten out of an inning yet. The 0-2. Swung through, hit out towards left. Left fielder Latsko almost misplayed it, but steps back, and that'll do it here for the 6th inning. So they go in order. 3 up and 3 down. 7th inning's next. Last chance for Nightline when we return.
You're not waiting to see what the world has in store for you. It's more about what you have in store for the world. All you need is the opportunity. All you need are the resources of a large university and the advantages of a personalized academic setting where you can experience new worlds in the arts and sciences, business, and education and make them your own. We are where you shape your future. We are Youngstown State University and proud.
Planning a project around your home or rental property? Trust the electrical service to the local experts with 62 years of serving the Mahoning Valley. Joe Dickey Electric is your local go-to source for responsive, reliable residential electrical work. From everyday maintenance and repairs to new installations, electrical upgrades, and safety inspections, no job is too big or too small. Call Joe Dickey Electric today, 800-549-3976, or visit DickeyElectric.com. That's DickeyElectric.com.
You know, being able to have success on the football field and the basketball court and just every aspect of, my sports career is now documented. One of the greatest things about high school sports is to be able to talk about it for the rest of your life and to look back on the days with my buddies whenever we had some battles, whether it was with, our rival or just another game. And I could go back and look at it and, not only myself, but my family members, my teammates, and it's something that will last a lifetime. My name is Parker Sherry, and my sports network is your sports network.
It's storm season.
I think we're under the gun for some heavy storms over the next couple of hours.
And Storm Tracker 21 is ready.
This is probably the one we're keeping a closer eye on.
On air.
And locally, we're going to have a lot of eyes on our area.
Online.
All right, let's talk high-res futurecast and the timing of this weather.
On social media and on our app.
More pockets of rain as we go throughout our
Stay ready with Storm Tracker 21.
The severe weather threat now through around sunset this evening.
Going the extra mile at Greenwood Chevrolet means taking care of our local customers.
Realizing, number one, that we're here for them.
To do anything that would convenience the customer.
And every day I'll go the extra mile so they can trust us.
That's what going the extra mile means, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Top half of the 7th inning, it's going to be Kajovic, Brown, and Moffitt to start things off and try and keep this game going. They need to score 9 runs if they want to at least force a bottom. That one's in there for strike number 1. Now crazier things have happened, and that's why you play this game. No time limits here, so anything can really happen. The 0-1 pitch. Swung through and missed, and that puts Kajovic in the hole. No balls and 2 strikes here. He's going up against McGuire, who comes in from left. Hooks takes over for him. So this time we do for sure have a pitching change, and it is not Capizzi. The 0-2. Off the mark for ball number 1. Oh, we got the RBI single in the 5th. Here from Nightline. 1 of 4 runs to come in. The 1-2 is swung on and it's popped up. Not very deep. Second base comes in, and it's Capizzi to make the grab to retire the first batter here for Nightline. Brings up Brown. Ground out, pop out, and an RBI single. And that is number 7 now instead. So take a look at our rosters here and see who for certain that is. Not seeing number 7 on the lineup card here. Pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 1. It's Carson Fuller to come in here. Oh, I see how it happened there. Okay, the next pitch is swung through and missed for strike number 2, and Fuller's in the hole. No balls and 2 strikes. Just misreading manager's handwriting on the lineup sheet. That's all that was there. The 0-2. One after that one. Doesn't even have to appeal. He's out. 2 away. Down to their last out here. Brings up Moffitt. And that's going to be number 25 instead here in Aiden Thompson. Well, should just look before I speak here. So a new batter here again. Moffitt was doing good though. 2 singles, been hit by a pitch. Wonder why they're deciding to change things around here. No, Thompson almost gets hit by a pitch here. His inside for ball number 1, as inside as you can get without actually hitting a guy. McGuire will try again, the 1-0. Swung on, popped up, goes back, it's out of play, and the count is even. 1 ball and 1 strike. Get that ball. Fresh baseball out there onto the mound. And now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on, foul behind him, and they're down to their last strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Thompson. Next man on deck there is Guillaume Body. He stays in as you can see him rushing around across your screen. The 1-2 pitch is swung on, grounded to third. He's got it, throw to first. It's in time, and that'll do it here for game number 1. Astros take this game 13-4 and have a 1-0 lead on the series. The next game is scheduled for 8 o'clock. I'm sure it'll start a little bit later. Just keep an eye out for that. Oh, no handshakes it looks like here. Nightline's just saying they don't agree with the out call, but ground screw's already coming out here, and that's going to do it here. So stay tuned for the next game. Astro Falcon looking to see if they can take a stranglehold on this series when we do come back. But until then, from YSN, Matt Marr signing off.
YSN thanks you for watching this presentation of your sports network. For stories, stats, and more, go to YSN Live.